Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to show you how to create your own DIY fire starter from material you probably already have in your home. And to use these, you just break up the material and tear it apart in different areas, and then just light it up. All right, so let's go over the materials that you'll need to make these little fire starters. First of all, you'll need these little cotton rounds. Now, any of this stuff you can pick up at a local grocery store. And then some paraffin wax. And these come in bars, so you can break those apart and use them bit by bit. Then just a bowl, some wax paper, and a fork or some tongs to get those little cotton rounds out of the bowl when you dip them in the wax. Now, some people use, like, I've got some rubbing alcohol here. I'm gonna add this in on a second batch, and I'll show you why I don't use this, along with lighter fluid that some people use as well. They do that to get a little extra length out of the fire starter, but it reacts to the wax, cooling it down, making it harder to work with. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna break apart one of these little bars, heat it up in the bowl, and then we'll start making little fire starters. All right guys, so we have got that wax melted down now, that paraffin wax. You can barely see it though, it's in there. It's really clear. So we're gonna do this first time without the rubbing alcohol. So we'll take our little cotton round, just drop it in, let it soak up real quick, and then just take it out with our fork, lay it over to the side. And we'll just make a few of these up here. It doesn't take very long. Just let it drip. See how quick that is? Looks like we'll be able to make about 6 of these with about half of that bar of paraffin wax. All right, there we go. Turn that one around, get a little more on it. So now we've got those made up. I want to go ahead and melt down a little bit more of that paraffin wax and show you what happens when we add the rubbing alcohol. All right, so I melted down some more of that paraffin wax, and this time I wanted to add the rubbing alcohol and just kind of show how it reacts. Because as soon as you start to pour it in, probably didn't need that much, it starts to react to the wax by cooling it down. So we have to be a little bit quicker. We'll do 6 of these real quick. My biggest thing on doing this, I'd like to compare the difference, and I'm going to put that at the end of the video because I'm going to run a burn time on the ones with just the paraffin wax and the ones with the paraffin wax and the rubbing alcohol, and see if there's any difference by doing it this way. I melted down a little bit more of that wax this time, so I might be able to get a few more out of this little batch. Maybe I can get this last one if I turn it over. Yep. All right, so there we go. We got 8 of the ones with the alcohol in them, and we got 6 of the ones with just the paraffin wax and the cotton rounds. So let's see how the burn time is on each of these type of fire starters. So the one on the right has the alcohol in it, the one on the left does not. So let's see what the burn time is between the two and if there's any difference. Alright guys, that was your DIY home fire starters. Both of them did very well, lasted about 8 minutes. Now, I will tell you the one with alcohol in it did start a lot easier and seemed to have a larger flame. Let me know what you think in the comments below on which one is better. But listen, until next time, well, you know what to say.